Hey chain breakers, Lee and Kiari here. Hope you're having a fantastic week. Tell me, are you ready to reboot your nutrition? Whoop, whoop. Let me know. We are in week 3 of our series of reset, refocus, reboot, and revive. All right. So let me know if you are, when you are tuning in. If you are live, say hello, hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you're catching the replay, hashtag replay. Love to still know where you're tuning in from. I have come from the gym. So this is me right now. So it's okay. Y'all are my people. Don't have to get too dressed up, right? And this is me. This is me. I don't, this is just who I am. Very, very relaxed type of person, if you know what I'm saying. So if you are new to me, it's so nice to meet you again. My name is Lee Ann Chiari, and I inspire the busy working mom like yourself to reignite your purpose with a fierce mindset, unwavering motivation, and total body movement. And I'm so happy to have you here with me today as we talk about rebooting our nutrition. This month has kind of been all about how to reset our systems, reset ourselves, and getting into healthy habits. And, I am all about the healthy habits. For those of y'all, have been following me, that, doing one thing at a time, master it, then move on to the next, because that is how we set ourselves up for success. If we try to do all the things all at once, it just sets us up for failure. And we ain't got time for failure. We need success. We want success. We deserve success. Okay. So if this is the first time you're tuning in this middle of the series, go back and watch Reset. Let's talk about intermittent fasting, which is amazing to help just kind of reset your body, reset those hunger hormones so that you can actually listen to your body when you're hungry. Last week was refocus your mindset. Refocus your mindset, because without a good mindset, without that foundation, it's like the foundation of a house. If it's not strong, then the house is going to crumble, right? We're the house. We need this strong foundation, okay? And then tonight we are going to talk about rebooting your nutrition. Yes. This is the easiest thing that we can change, right? But it's also the hardest for some. Isn't that the strangest thing? Because our bodies are so used to having, the processed foods, the sugary foods, the high in fat foods, the bad fat foods. And it's hard to get away from that. And part of the reasons it can be difficult is it's just easier. It's just fast. We live in a fast-paced world. We're all busy mamas. We're trying to get things done, and sometimes the simplest thing is something that's already pre-made. We go, run through the drive-through, even like our packaged foods, we may think it's healthy, but if you actually read the labels, it's not. So we are going to reboot our nutrition, okay? So, I'm sorry. I don't know how to turn those notifications off on my browser just yet. Okay. So we need to reboot our nutrition. Who here has, how many here find, eating healthy, working on your nutrition is one of the hardest things for you as far as a healthy lifestyle? Say nutrition, if this is one of the hardest parts for you. But it is true when they say abs are made in the kitchen, right? Because it really is about the food you eat. Now, there's other factors, of course. You do need movement. Us women deal with hormones that can affect our belly areas, especially. But we can really make a dent in our health by eating better foods. And we are going to feel better. And once we start feeling better, we're going to crave those healthy foods, right? Okay, so I just want to talk a little bit about the type of foods that just want you to focus on. That I encourage you to focus on. Again, I'm not a doctor. I just, this is for educational purposes only. So always check with your doctor before you make any kind of dietary changes, okay? But really the big takeaway with this is going to be whole foods, okay? Eating whole foods. All right, we're going to focus on let me tell you a couple things. Focus on our macronutrients. Macronutrients. We have 3 macronutrients, okay? They are our proteins, our carbohydrates, and our healthy fats. Yes, we need healthy fats. You know, what was it back in the 90s when it was like no fat, 0 fat, anything. And everyone thought that was healthy, and it really wasn't, because they took away the fat, but they added a ton of sugar. The sugar is the devil, okay? This sugar is so bad for us, and that can be, I can talk about sugar in a whole nother segment, but we won't go into that tonight. But big things you want to focus on: proteins, carbohydrates. Yes, don't take away those carbs. That is your main energy source. Yes, main energy source. And healthy fats, okay? So how much of that should you eat? Because we tend to overeat, right? We tend to eat way too much. In America here, our plates are so humongous. It's terrible, okay? I like to go by portions instead of trying to count calories or weigh my food. Nobody's got time for that. That is too much work. Can I get an amen? Too much work, okay? Now, if you are really trying to trim down, maybe even do like a type of competition or something like that where you are kind of measuring food, well then yeah, for short periods of time, yeah, focus on that. But for the day-to-day, for the most part, again, if you have other underlying issues that I don't know about, you know, you can just use portions, okay? Portion sizes, okay? So we'll start with our proteins, okay? So I'm talking about the 3 macronutrients. Proteins, 3 to 4 portions, or around 35% of our daily intake of food, okay? So daily portions, or 3 to 4 portions. And, you know, this, y'all know what proteins are. It's our meats, it's our chicken, it's our fish, it's our quinoa, turkey, milk, almonds, oats, cottage cheese, eggs, all that are proteins, okay? You can do like lentils, legumes, beans also if you are you don't eat meat. So there's tons of options out there for you, okay? And then so now number 2, carbohydrates, okay? Now the type of carbohydrate that you choose is important, okay? So you want to have 4 portions of carbohydrates, okay? And kind of divide that out. 2 portions of carbs, 2 portions of fruits. Yes, fruits are carbohydrates. Vegetables are carbohydrates. Yes, those are good carbohydrates, okay? They're complex. They're called complex carbs, okay? Complex carbohydrates are better choices for you, which again includes fruits, vegetables, nuts, beans, whole grains, okay? These are the good carbs, okay? The complex carbs. You also have simple carbs, which that's going to be like your white potato, white rice, okay? So one good easy rule of thumb is stay away from the white stuff. Stay away from the white stuff. You got the red stuff, baby. Okay, sorry. Got a little off track there. So instead of a white potato, you want to choose a better choice would be a sweet potato, okay? Instead of white rice, brown rice. Instead of white bread, whole wheat bread. So those type of things. Instead of regular pasta, whole wheat pasta. I actually bought whole wheat pasta for us last night, or 2 nights ago for spaghetti. They were like, oh, yeah, it's okay. It's good. They're fine. They weren't happy when I bought it. When they ate it, they didn't complain at all. It's okay. They'll be all right. Okay, so it's a simple little tweaks you can make there, okay? And then our lipids, or our healthy fats, okay? 3 portions. And when I'm talking about portions, I'm talking about our daily portions, okay? And this is about 20 to 35%. 20 to 35%. How many of y'all know what the all-time favorite healthy fat I think is? I have no data to support me except the people around me that eat it all the time. Avocados. These are fantastic healthy fat, okay? Actually cheese too. Dark chocolate, if it's at least 70% cacao. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Fatty fish like salmon or trout. Nuts. You see, nuts are in several categories here. Can't go wrong with the nuts. chia seeds, extra virgin olive oil, coconuts or coconut oil. Okay. Those are healthy fats. And you want to choose. So if you're reading your labels, you want to choose unsaturated fats over the saturated fats. Okay. So you want to avoid trans fat and saturated fats. So stick with the unsaturated fats that may be there. I mean, I'm not saying you want to just grit everything with unsaturated, but you want to pick unsaturated over saturated. Okay. And just a couple things about why fats are essential. They actually, because if you don't know the why, then you'll be like, I'm not going to do it. Why should I worry about it? Why do I care? And so I think it's important to know the why. Part of it, cellular structure and function. Yeah. Our outer cells, the membranes, they're fatty. They're made of fat. Okay. That's what helps keep them intact. Important. Am I right? Hormone production. Okay. This is what the whole issue sometimes with the hormones. We need those healthy fats. Okay. And then the transport, absorption of micronutrients. Okay. And that's another thing that I did want to talk about. I just told you the 3 macronutrients. A lot of people forget about the micronutrients. Can anyone tell me what the micronutrients are? Give you a few moments, okay? So these include our vitamins. The micronutrients are like our vitamins A, D, E, K. Those are our micronutrients, and that is something else very important that you need to take into consideration into your healthy diet, okay? And like I said before, we want to avoid the sugar and processed foods, okay? So I told you the amount of portions, right? But let me give you even a visual, like a super easy and even simpler way, okay, to know what you should be eating, okay? Just to help, this is just for guidance. The healthy plate method, the healthy plate eating method. So this is just a visual. So I should have brought a little plate up here, but picture your plate, okay? Picture your plate. Half. Draw 4 quadrants, or draw, a plus sign, where it makes 4 quadrants. Or not 4 quadrants, I'm sorry. It's like this. Half of your plate should be fruits and vegetables. Yes, I said it. Half should be fruits and vegetables. A fourth of the plate should be whole grains. Whole grains. And then the other fourth is lean protein. Okay. We're talking like about this palm of your hand here. Okay. Lean protein. And then you could add, of course, you could also add some of those healthy fats, but you can also have the healthy fats as snacks during the day, such as the nuts, avocados, thing like that. And that also, think about the palm of your hand as a reference for your healthy snacks. Okay. So, and that would be 2. If we did like that, that'd be about the right time, about the right portion. Okay. So yeah, there you go. That's a super easy way. It's a visual. And of course you want your plate to look colorful. Okay. Not everything one color. You want to eat the rainbow, right? That's what they say. Eat the rainbow, all colors. You want a colorful plate. And that is like appetizing to you. Like, when your eyes take that in, I mean, it's just, it all works together and it will help, it will satisfy you. Okay. So those are the big things on rebooting your system. Okay. Rebooting your nutrition. Now, I'll tell you a little hack. Well, several little hacks. One, if I don't have the bad stuff in the house, I don't eat it. Yeah. So there are some things that I just love. Okay. I love those. What are they? They're from Costco and they're like healthy. They're organic. It's oats and this and that. What are they called? Pieces of heavenly oats. I don't know. They're squares and they're so yummy. Hash, heavenly. I call them heavenly hash and I don't think that's right. Heavenly hash. It's probably not right, but it's something like that. And if I just know they're there, I will gobble them up. And there's loads of fat in there. Okay. Like way too much. But if I don't have that stuff there, then I'm like, I like bananas. They're okay, but they're just not like my go-to thing. But if that's all there is, that's what I'll eat when I'm super hungry, because we always seem to have bananas here. So if all you have is the healthy stuff, then when you're hungry, that's what you'll go eat. Okay. So that's a little hack. Second hack, to help get your fruits and vegetables in, make a smoothie. Make a smoothie. It's so simple, and you can get like half your servings in a smoothie, okay? Put two handfuls of spinach in there. Put in some, handful of strawberries, handful of blueberries. Get your protein powder in there. Like, it's so good. And then add your, almond milk, oat milk, whatever you want. And that is a quick, easy way to get your fruits and veggies in. So that is how you can reboot your nutrition. It'd be great to start. Oh, and I meant to bring up here. So something that has really been helping me. Now, I do love to make smoothies, but it can actually be kind of a, you have to clean the blender. I mean, it's not hard. It just takes a little time, right? So I actually, I started getting these things in the mail. They're like organic, pre-made. I should have brought a thing up here. I wasn't expecting to talk about this, but it just came to my mind. But it's pre-made little packets it's the dried fruits, and they they have them divided into help support immune system, boost brain. There's all these different ones, the different kind of fruits in there. And anyway, it's just a little shaker bottle, pour it in there. I use almond milk, and shake it up, drink it up. And it actually fills me up, even though it's only 8 ounces. And then I just pour water in there, rinse it, done. I'm like, that's super easy. Okay. And that's a way that actually gets you 2.5 servings of your fruits in the day. Right. So if you want information on that, I can send you what I've been using. It's been super helpful, and the kids love it. So that makes it easy. I get them their own little shaker bottles. They love it. So I can get that information to you if you want to know about that. It's something that comes in the mail. It's super easy. It's super convenient. So those are kind of my hacks on how you can reboot your system. I like to do that shake thing in the morning, because when you're in the morning, you haven't eaten. So your body is just anything that you ingest in the morning is just going to be soaked in. It is going to take it all. So don't start your morning. Don't break your fast. Break fast. Yeah. Don't break your fast with something super fatty, unhealthy, processed food, sugar, donuts. Y'all know what I'm saying. Even though all those are considered breakfast foods, like the donuts, the cinnamon rolls, yeah, they're not really great for you. So, yeah, break your fast, do a breakfast with something super healthy, a protein, some fruits and vegetables, that type of thing. That's really helpful. So, yeah. So if you got value on that, #value, that is how you can reboot your nutrition. It's super important. These are really some easy ways you can do that if you just focus on those things. And now, did you ever hear me say you can't have anything sweet? No, I never said that. Because you can. It's all about moderation and a little bit with the timing. Like, you don't want to eat a sugar thing right when you haven't eaten anything all day, and that's what's breaking your fast. That's kind of one little rule, okay? But yeah, I eat chocolate. I eat the stuff because it's okay. We can enjoy life. It's just all about not being in excess, okay? Not excess of that. And the thing is with the sugars, like I said, I could talk about that forever. It actually leads to so many different things, issues with your skin, issues with your gut. It's linked to chronic diseases. I mean, it's so bad. And when you learn that type of stuff, the science behind it, it really does make you pause and then actually start reading the labels. It's so important to read the labels. So that's going to be it for today for the Reboot Nutrition. Join me next week, and we're going to talk about Revive with movement. Yes, you knew I was going to say movement. I work out. Exercise is important. I'm a physical therapist, personal trainer. Yeah, we need to work out, okay? So join me next week. Invite a friend. Go back and watch the series so far. Let me know your biggest takeaways. I want to know. I want to hear what you enjoyed most, and I look forward to talking with you. So Have a wonderful week. And until next time, rise up, break free, and unlock your best life. See you soon.